Centuries ago, in the golden age of Islam, cities like Baghdad, Cordoba, Damascus, and Cairo became thriving centers of learning, discovery, and invention. It was a time when libraries like the Beit al-Hikmah, the House of Wisdom, collected knowledge from Greek, Persian, Indian, and Chinese sources, translating it into Arabic and expanding upon it with original insights that would later spark revolutions in science and technology across the world. In 9th century Cordoba, a daring man named Abbas ibn Firnas dreamed of flight long before airplanes existed. With courage and creativity, he designed wings from wood and silk, fastening them to his arms, and leapt from a height to glide across the sky. Though his landing was rough, the attempt itself was extraordinary, inspiring generations and proving that human imagination could break the boundaries of Earth. While Ibn Firnas tested the skies, Al-Jazari, a brilliant engineer from Diyarbakir, transformed mechanics into wonder. He designed ingenious water-raising machines, automated devices, and the magnificent elephant clock, a marvel that combined art, science, and multicultural symbols into one invention. His work laid the foundations of modern robotics, showing that machines could be more than tools. They could mimic life and astonish the human eye. At the same time, in the hospitals of Cordoba, Al-Zahrawi changed the face of medicine. Known as the father of modern surgery, he invented hundreds of surgical instruments, carefully recording their uses in a medical encyclopedia that traveled across Europe and guided doctors for centuries. His scalpels, forceps, and sutures, designed with precision and care, remain recognizable even in today's operating rooms. While healers advanced medicine, Ibn al-Haytham, known in the West as Al-Hazan, unlocked the mysteries of vision and light. Through meticulous experiments with lenses, mirrors, and the camera obscura, he proved how the human eye works, laying the groundwork for modern optics. Without his discoveries, photography, telescopes, and even corrective glasses might not exist as we know them. As scholars studied the heavens, sailors set out to explore vast oceans using instruments like the astrolabe. With these beautifully crafted devices, they measured stars and planets to determine their position on Earth, guiding ships across seas with astonishing accuracy centuries before GPS. These tools not only connected lands, but also united cultures through trade and exploration. Beyond science and travel, daily life was transformed by practical innovations. Soap, made from olive oil and fragrant herbs, became a staple of Muslim societies, and public baths, or hammams, promoted hygiene at a time when much of Europe struggled with disease. Cleanliness was not only a matter of health, but also a social and spiritual value, one that still influences habits around the world today. In the hills of Yemen, monks brewed the first coffee to stay awake during long nights of prayer, and from there the habit spread across the Islamic world, reaching Ottoman coffee houses where people gathered for discussion, art, and learning. By the 17th century, coffee crossed into Europe and soon became a global tradition, yet its origins remain deeply tied to the culture of the Islamic world. From flight to robotics, surgery to optics, navigation to hygiene, and even the morning cup of coffee, the legacy of Muslim inventors and thinkers continues to shape our modern lives in ways often forgotten. Their work reminds us that curiosity has no borders, that knowledge is a treasure passed from one generation to the next, and that every tool we use today carries echoes of the past. These lost Islamic inventions are not just stories of history, but living proof of how imagination, faith, and perseverance can shape civilizations. And as we look at airplanes soaring above us, cameras capturing our world, doctors saving lives with advanced tools, or even a steaming cup of coffee in our hands, we are in fact holding pieces of that golden age, a time when the thirst for knowledge illuminated the path for all of humanity.